Alright, alright. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's see what's up with the... Oh, wait, first of all... Claim this. Claim that. And that levels us up more. Got that emote. Let's look at the daily refresh, chat. So for solo ops, we have Skywatch. With the Helatus, man. Reclaim Fallen Bunker with Mida Mini. If you don't have Mida Mini yet, this is a good time to get a good roll on it, it would seem. Down in Pinnacle Ops, we have... Well... Outrageous Fortune... Theodolite... Theodolite... Maybe. Nightmare of Galran isn't really difficult, it just takes very coordinated teamwork. And lastly, we have Cutting Edge Clash with a Disaster Core Vest bonus roll. So, kind of mid today, chat. Kind of mid today. No Seraphine Haze, no Mint Retrograde. You can farm Nightmare of Galran if you really feel empowered. Alright. Chat, let's go down and reforge our... Do we have to do this mission first? Guess we might as well. All right, chat. Gonna have to reshape this, chat. +5 ammo generation. Hey, that's pretty good. I really don't think it needs more ammo at all. See, why would you switch off Tenacious, though? Does anybody know, chat? Like, why would you even think of switching off Tenacious? That makes no sense. Okay. So chat, now we got attrition orbs. We're keeping everything else pretty much the way it is, gang. Looks like it wants me to shape a new weapon, too. Graviton Spike is in here too. Oh, lit. So what does the quest want me to do, chat? shit. Alright, so the quest wants me to shape a weapon from the artifact you found on Savathun's ship, the Enigma. So it wants me to shape this. Okay. Okay, so not terrible. Definitely not going to use it though. Alright. Now we go talk with Ikora.
Here I was, bemoaning the fact that we now had 2 mysteries to solve. And you all come back safe.
What is Wishender from? It's not a bad bow.
You have questions?
Now, Fee, since you get that from a exotic quest.
The Vanguard will survive this. The Last City will survive this.
Necrochasm, Touch of Malice. Aeger's Scepter.
Others may not have heard you approach. Well done, Hunter.
Interesting.
Up out of the dark.
Hierarchy of needs.
I am not afraid of the dark.
That's from Spire of the Watcher. Interesting. What is Vex Mythoclast from Vault of Glass? Thousand Voices, Legend
I
of
can spare a minute or two.
Acrius. I'm definitely missing a bow here, though. Like, chat, what is this strand bow I see everybody using?
Your wilting loyalty to the Vanguard is not going unnoticed.
Huh, chat. Chat.
You have questions?
I can't find it, chat. You know what I want, chat? I want to do one of these, like, dungeons or raids. What was there? Sundered Doctrine. Yeah, I don't have the Sundered Doctrine done, chat. What about... Grasp of Avarice? Vesper's Host? What was it on, chat? That wasn't on Neptune. Is that in Legends? Oh yeah, Ghost of the Deep. That was in Legends. Who do we have on in the clan right now? Got Merlin. What's he doing? He's in orbit. Yeah, I wouldn't really say there's anything worth grinding out here, chat. Hold up, is there a game mode for Arms Week? Oh, hardware. Yeah, there's nothing I mean, like, maybe if I can get, like, tier 5s of some of this stuff, then it'll be good. But I don't really see a reason, chat. Like, I don't have, like, anything I really want. Could do some Ghost of the Deep, or... I don't really know. I'd have to learn the other dungeons first. Or we could just run some Nightmare of Galran. Though I feel like if we want to go up in power, we should just do solo ops. I feel like that's just gonna be the move today. really a very good Seraphine Haze. Spire of the Watcher. It's supposed to be one of the better ones, right? I have no idea how to do Sunder Doctrine, chat. I might have to look this up.
Yeah, I'm slow for gypsies.
Sunder Doctrine, Destiny 2. Oh, Jesus. Fucking 28-minute guide, chat.
Fellas, it is here. The new dungeon for Heresy, Sunder Doctrine, has arrived. Today we're going to be going over each one of these encounters and how they work mechanically. We'll also talk about some loadouts. Pretty much just touch up on the things that worked well for us in contests, which means it should absolutely shred in the normal version of this dungeon. We're also going to touch up on some of the jump puzzles, because yes, those are actually kind of confusing. No lie, you could get lost in some of these traversal areas, so we'll touch on that as well. And for my solo players, we'll be probably throwing together a guide, maybe in the next few days or so. We'll do our solo run, and after that, we'll crank out a guide just for solo players, for those of you trying to lock in that solo run. With all that being said, though, let's begin. Now, before you begin this dungeon, guys, you want to go to Ikora Raid and pick up the quest, The Drowning Labyrinth. Essentially, this is the quest line to onboard you to the narrative of this dungeon. Essentially, we are going in there to deal with a party of dread who have infiltrated the ruins of Rogue's Pyramid ship. After that, guys, you can now load up into the dungeon right here on the minimap, which takes us to the first area that you load in. Now, for my lore people out there, you definitely want to crank up that dialogue up, throw on the subtitles, because Savanthic herself is going to be giving us a greeting. Now, while you're taking in the lore, you're going to want to head down to the left of spawn, and then follow the path that you're seeing on the screen now. Essentially, though, you're going to reach this big door. You're going to take another left, and you're going to jump up to this ledge where you see the water coming down from it. Then you're going to take a right, drop down, and then start making your way to the first encounter. And this area is pretty fairly standard for traversal sections, but I will say some of these traversal sections are really easy to get lost in. And on contest mode, the enemies here are actually pretty tough. Normal mode, you should be just fine though. So take them out, and you're going to want to be looking for this door that you see right here. Now, you'll know you made it to the right spot whenever your ghost icon lights up in the top right corner, indicating that you're near. You just hop on through here and then follow the path until you reach this next area. More ads to take out, and upon dealing with them and the subjugator, you want to just keep heading straight until you find this small waterfall. That's right, guys. Once you put a path under a waterfall, you're going to slide on through, and now you'll find yourself at the first encounter. Now, immediately upon entering this room, you're going to be greeted by this light, which when you stand in it, it will hurt you. Matter of fact, it'll kill you. So don't stand in it alone. Now, like everything else in Destiny, these encounters always build on itself. So what you're going to see here will continue to be something you build on throughout this entire dungeon. Now, as you make your way up to where the rally flag is, you will see 3 more of these lenses, which is actually the trophy for the day 1 players, which many of us thought were high vibes. No, they're actually lenses. Now, these 3 lenses have switches placed above them. Then you'll notice located on the front wall are 3 symbols. Now, there are 4 rooms in total. Each will have a pack of enemies with a strand or stasis subjugator, followed by a wheel on the wall with symbols on it. Now, I know most of you probably know what these symbols are. To be honest with you guys, I am awful about remembering these symbols. However, for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to put this on your screen right now. These are the symbols that have been with us since Bow of the Disciple, and these are also their proper names. I know, one time I used to think Give was Jazz Hands, but it got too confusing, and it takes too long to say. It's Give. And amongst Destiny players, this is pretty much the proper nomenclature for these symbols. What's even more convenient is that Bungie even has this room behind the main room. You can actually go there in-game and see all the symbols with the proper columns. Now, what this entire encounter is going to boil down to is you using these lenses to bounce light off of each other. And what you're trying to do is line up the wheels with the correct symbols. Now, how do we go about doing that? Well, in addition to enemies in each of the rooms that are spawning in, there's also a chance that there will be a grim that will spawn in, which actually has a name called True Seeker. Upon killing this grim, they will drop a symbol, which will indicate where you need to direct the light light towards. For example, if you kill a Grim and they drop the Traveler symbol, you and your fire team will have to find the room with the wheel that has the Traveler symbol. Then you need to proceed to direct the light towards that room, which is why I recommend for fire teams to split up. Have one person take a room, you've got 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and we actually label them. We've got like L1, which is the first room there on the left, with L2 being the second room above it. And the same with the right, R1 and R2. And the